Good morning, everyone. One of the horrific images of October 7th was the Hamas terrorists coming over the wall on hand gliders holding AK-47s. In Judaism, we know that everything in evil also has its counterpart in good. And the question is, what does this horrific, tragic, evil image represent on the side of good? Monday night, we will begin observing the holiday of Passover. The name Passover is because God passed over the Jewish homes when he killed the firstborn in Egypt. However, there's a deeper message in that word Passover that symbolizes the meaning of this holiday. We know there are two major holidays: Rosh Hashanah, the beginning of the new year for humanity, and Passover is the beginning of the new year for the Jewish people. But there's a big difference. You see, if you want to run a marathon, you can't just show up at the starting line. You have to train and prepare for months and months to be ready. The same thing is with Rosh Hashanah. We don't just walk into the shul on Rosh Hashanah. We prepare by beginning to blow the shofar 30 days in advance to get ready. However, on Passover, there's no preparation before the holiday. But from the second day of Passover, we start counting the Omer, which is the 49-day period of self-improvement to be worthy to receive the Torah on the holiday of Shavuot. And this represents two models in life. Normally in life, in order to do something, you have to prepare, you have to plan, you have to get into shape, physically or spiritually. But then there are times in life you can't wait. You just have to jump right in, as they say, and start. And then you'll start working on yourself to be able to achieve your goal. And that's the message of Passover. The Jewish people were in deep darkness and slavery. There was no way out. God had to pass over all the obstacles in order to free them and redeem them. And the message of Passover is that spiritually, there are times in our life we just have to start doing something, even if we feel we're not prepared and we're not equipped. And once we start, with God's help, we will work on ourselves and be able to succeed. And that's what the image of the terrorists of October 7th represents. There's a Hasidic saying that says, "L'chatchila riba," don't take the normal route, go right over. You see, those terrorists, they didn't break through the fence, they didn't climb over the fence, they glided right over it to carry out their evil atrocities. Well, if they did that on the side of evil, we have to do that in the realm of good. Yeah, sometimes in life we can't take the normal route. We have to glide right over, pass over, jump right in, and start doing good immediately. Even if we feel we're not worthy or capable, once we start, God will give us the strength and we will achieve our success of our goals. There's a story about this young couple that was getting married. And they came to the Lubavitcher Rebbe a week before their wedding for a blessing. And in the middle of the audience, the bride asked the groom if he could step out. She would like to speak to the Rebbe privately. When her groom left the room, she said to the Rebbe, "I'm afraid to get married. I want to call off the wedding." And the Rebbe said, "Why?" And she said, "Because I have a temper. My husband-to-be doesn't know this about me. But I have a temper, and I feel I'm not going to be a good wife, and I'm going to ruin our relationship, our marriage. And so I'm thinking about calling off the wedding." The Rebbe told her, "I want you to proceed and get married, because God willing, you will have many children, and your children will teach you patience. Your children will teach you how to be calm under all circumstances." And the Rebbe said, "Until you have children, I want you to take a job as a teacher of small children. By educating small children, you will learn to be understanding, compassionate, tolerant, and patient." This woman took the Rebbe's advice and, of course, got married. Today, she has been an educator for close to 40 years of kindergarten children. And she has a family of 13 children of her own and many more grandchildren. Don't let your fears get in your way. do something, act immediately, and then learn the skills to be able to perfect whatever it is your heart desires to achieve. Have a wonderful day.